and most importantly, as a colleague and a true fellow Iron Maidens that we've grown up together. It's with a bittersweet, and timing is everything. We all know God puts us in a place for a reason. And it's bittersweet for me because Dottie has announced that she will not continue to run for office this year. But she will, and better, as she taught me to be an Iron Lady, hopefully continue her work in criminology, in education, and serving the citizens of Allendale Beach. So I am just humbled and honored to be recognizing you. And you deserve a great deal.
Thank you. Wasn't that nice to hear from your mayor?
Yes.
Like that. And especially since when I was with the, well, first of all, I'm a retiree from the Allendale Police Department, 28 years. I had no idea of entering politics. I thought I was retired. And then the community, because I had been around, they knew me, they trusted me, they then asked me to run. And if you notice in my little brochure here, it says one of her mentors was Eleanor Roosevelt. And it's true, because she said, you must do the thing you think you cannot do. And that sort of motivates you to go on and on and on, because every time you do something you think you cannot do, it gives you confidence. And I know that teachers all my life have been really mentors and guiding people for me. And so I still, what I have to tell you, more than saying thank you, because I do appreciate it and feeling like an honoree, I want to tell you basically in a short way, how I got here. And it was through teachers. And I remember I was in school in New York City, and at 10 years old, I had a science class that I loved, and especially my teacher, Mr. Charney. I still remember his name. He's probably gone, but I'll tell you what his science class did for me. It gave me motivation to adopt a Bunsen burner. Now, at age 10, I had no idea what that meant to me, but I could picture the Bunsen burner, and it was sort of a source of energy. I guess you could call it like a pilot light. So I still have the Bunsen burner in my solar plexus. It has a flame. Sometimes it's calm, and sometimes it gets excited, and I can see the flame get brighter and sharper and hotter, and I enjoy that. So I want to tell you something that happened. Now, all my life I've been busy working, but to show you that my motives are still working, 2 weeks ago, our police chief, Dwayne Flournoy, gave a report on the police department, and we all listened, and very aggressive police department was wonderful. And he mentioned, lately we've been going through cold cases, and we solved a cold case. Well, I sort of picked up, paid attention, and he said, and by the way, Commissioner Ross, years ago, had written the first report of a case that had become cold. And he says, and we're looking at that. So all of a sudden, without knowledge to me, but this is how it works, it's magic. When he said, we're going through cold cases, it sort of hit my mind, and I heard Eleanor Roosevelt say, you must do the thing you think you cannot do. And somehow that stuck in my mind. And then he went on to say, by the way, Commissioner Ross, in going through these files, we found that she had taken the initial information on a case. And all of a sudden, in my solar plexus, my little Bunsen burner began burning. And the flame got higher and brighter. And I said to myself, you know, I've retired from the police department 28 years. I'm retiring from politics 16 or 17 years, and it sounds to me like I might be starting a new retirement because I would love to work cold cases. So retirement never was in my vocabulary, and it still isn't, and I had nothing to do with it. So thank you, Eleanor Roosevelt. Thank you, Mr. Charney. Thank you for my Bunsen burner. Thank you,